Recently, I've been using my free time to catch up with people that I haven't seen since before college. And the other day, I was hanging out with a friend that I haven't seen in 6 or more years, and we talked, we caught up, and once the chilling had subsided, we navigated over towards the Nintendo Switch and started to game, and that's when he said that he purchased this game and was having a blast. Now, I kind of just let that comment go. I didn't think about it for too long. But 2 days later, I noticed that stock was beginning to dwindle hard, and so I called Walmart. They didn't have it. I called Target. They didn't have it. I called Best Buy. They didn't have it. And so the final store in my town that possibly could have had it was GameStop. I don't think I've been in a GameStop since when I bought Pokemon Diamond, however many years ago that was. And they happened to have one more copy. I rushed over there. They told me I probably got the last copy in the state. And ever since, I have been playing this game. And he was right. It is a blast. I don't even know how to put it into words. It's something completely different, something completely new from Nintendo. This game was part of the 35th Mario anniversary. And I just can't wait to play it on this channel. It's something completely unlike anything we've ever done. Excuse me. I've had to build a course in my own basement, and I have this RC car driving around me and projecting onto the TV in front of me, and it's honestly all kind of a trippy experience, but we're going to be jumping right into it. iPhone Me is going to take it away with a course overview. Thank you, Couch Me. Our basement Mario Kart live circuit begins right here, where the starting line is supported by 2 trusty GameCubes. We're going to be starting right behind the couch that I sit and play on. This is where Mike and I have been recording Shrek Super Slam, so it's quite the legendary couch. And then we go underneath the coffee table, make a sharp right, followed by a left underneath gate 2, which spits us out into this wide open straightaway. We got a keyboard, violin cases, and a saxophone case on the side. Gate 3. And then under my busted 4K TV, which I ruined moving back from college. Sorry, bud, but at least it can be used for aesthetic purposes. And finally, gate 4 is underneath the pool table, where we got quite the party going on. Couch Me, back to you. Thank you, iPhone Me. Now, the course that you all just saw is the result of about 2 hours of labor and fine-tuning, as I figured out that if the car goes roughly beyond 10 or 12 feet of the Switch, you start experiencing connectivity issues which show up in the form of lag in the video feed. So at first, when I got the game, I set up a very complex course underneath chairs and couches and everything, and I figured out that the chairs and couches were causing a lot of connectivity issues. So the course that you see right now, I think it's the perfect sort of equilibrium, steady state of complexity and ease of connectivity, because obviously what shows up on the screen is what's being captured by the capture card, and we don't want that to be extremely choppy and not fun to look at. So without further ado, my friends, let's play Mario Kart Live Home Circuit. And I have to go and press the ignition button on the cart. Be back in a second. And this game does have sort of an introduction. However, I did that off screen as it's not very entertaining. They're just guiding you through the setup process of all the gates and everything. And yeah, here we go. Let's just choose the standard cart, classic outfit, and standard horn. Single player, of course. And it's me, Mario, driving through my basement ground. It's so cool, it's so different. Okay, let's go ahead and set up a race. Let's go and create our course first. I'll show you guys how that all works. Lakitu is going to splash some paint onto our wheels, and then we take him through the course, he marks it, and that's what we drive on. Here we go. And I really do recommend using weights to form the barriers of the course, just because this kart doesn't have too much momentum, but it will push through the gates if it bumps into them, so I recommend reinforcing those with some weights, same as your barriers, just so you know where you're going. And here is our party. Oh yeah, we have Zelda Ocarina of Time over there, and Majora's Mask right there. 2 little Easter eggs. And here is our course. Oh, sweet. And just like that, I believe we can get started. So let's see if we can go into a Grand Prix. Yeah, let's start off at 50cc. And let's just start off with the Mushroom Cup. I am going to have to run over to my TV to turn it on every so often, because it does turn off, and I just want that aesthetic in there. I'm sorry. Let's do it. And we are joined with all of the Koopalings, and we're going right to it. I had to rush back from the TV to get over here. And here we go. Oh yes. Man, this game is such a reality check. I don't even know. Unfortunately, there is no drifting. If Nintendo was to ever implement drifting into this kind of game, I think my mind would be blown to pieces. But we're doing pretty good. Hopefully the cameras that I have set up around my basement are providing some cool different viewing angles for y'all. You can watch the cart just going through the basement very slowly. But yeah, 50cc of course is the slowest moving circuit. I think you have to collect 5 trophies to unlock 150cc, and then 10 trophies to unlock 250cc. And I haven't played on 200, I think I said 250, I meant 200. But I haven't played at 200cc yet. It looks wild. I've seen other people playing 200cc, and 150 is just blazing fast. I can't wait to get 200 personally. It's kind of strange. You kind of go through the other carts, since obviously to implement collisions into the actual physical RC car would be very difficult. I mean, like side to side collisions. They obviously have collisions with bananas and red shells worked out very nicely. And they're coming in hot. The Chain Chomp in this game is not really much a power up as it is a power down. I think it just makes your steering all wonky, but with that we have taken the first race. Oh yes, let's go back to the party room. I love the perspective that you get in this car. You know, I never would have thought that I could create an entire world underneath my pool table for Mario to drive under. But there we go. Now we are in Lightning Lagoon, and I am ready to race. Three, 2, 1, and go. So if you want to get a boost at the start, the mechanic is the same as in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. You hold A once 2 hits. And you can kind of see in the video feed where my Switch is. My Switch is kind of towards the middle of this whole setup. It's sitting on top of the pool table. So when I go through gate 2, that's about where I should be experiencing the worst connectivity. Leave a banana peel right there. Easy. Easy for Master Mario. And some of the gates are going to have obstacles such as those. Some of them are not very annoying, and then there are obstacles that I have a very, very hard time avoiding. Yeah, this one's not bad. It's pretty simple, but I think it's in the Donkey Kong one that's very tough. Yeah, I just ran into the barrier. Oops. Oh yeah, gold shroom. Mario loves the gold shrooms. A shroom fit for a plumber of his stature. I'm really curious to see what the video feeds look like. Not that I can't guess at what they're gonna look like, but I'm curious to see if they're gonna add any depth to this gameplay or if it's all kind of unnecessary, but either way, this game is a ton of fun. If there are any in stock in your area, I recommend picking them up because I've seen some going on Amazon for upwards of 140 bucks already. Don't buy one of those. Like, it's a great game, but it's also worth a wait. And there we have it. We have just made it 2 for 2. Wonderful. Yeah, you go, Lakitu. And I recommend just staying around the start area between each and every race because otherwise you're going to have to just drive around. And we are Night Mario. I'm going to kind of mess with the outfits between each cup. So for now, let's navigate over to the start. And you're probably going to be able to hear the car in my audio commentary. There's really nothing I can do about that. Hopefully it's not too annoying. I don't think it should be. And off we go. I have not been paying attention to the standings, so I don't know who is our biggest threat. It might be Ludwig. It might be. Is Bowser Jr. not even in this race? That's a shame. Oh, we got another boost. Be careful when you boost around the corners, that's for sure. But another mushroom, and unlike Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, you can collect 20 coins per race in this one. So the unlockables are rolling in at a little bit of a higher pace. Yeah, we're just getting mushroom after mushroom in this one. And I will be honest, I did not expect this game to be this fun. Like, if you were to sit in my basement and actually watch me play and actually watch the cart move around, I don't know if you'd understand, but having the controller in your hand, I almost crashed, and actually experiencing this, especially since you have the freedom to design whatever kind of course you want. I know there's YouTubers that probably design super creative courses, but hey, I'm working with what I got, trying to make the best of this. Like I said, we had to balance connectivity and complexity. Video's going very choppy over there. Can we make it through? Come on, that's Roy, right? Give me a mushroom boost, will that help? Oh, it's getting intense. He got hit with the blue shell. And Mario comes in for the 3 for 3. Okay, that was Morton. They all look alike to me. At least maybe Morton and Roy. I can definitely differentiate like Ludwig and Lemmy. So we have unlocked a new horn. I haven't been using the horn that often, but if you want to honk, press X. No thank you. And there is our golden mushroom trophy. Q. There you have it. That is Mario Kart Live. Why not go into another one at 50cc? I believe we're still at 50cc. If it didn't have me change the circuit type, then I think we should be. good still. And we are ready to rage. Let's go. So Bowser Jr. is in this circuit. It looks as though they are alternating the Koopalings between every circuit. You don't get the same ones every time. And I found these to be pretty annoying, which is why I'm happy that we have this very wide straightaway right here. You can kind of just go around them. They will stay within the boundaries of this virtual field that's drawn here, but like I said, extremely annoying. They're kind of hard to avoid, especially if you made your course kind of narrow, which I don't recommend you doing for this purpose. But hey, it's still fun. Yeah, the chain chomp is a debuff. You wouldn't think so, coming from virtually every other Mario Kart game. Actually, I don't even know how many Mario Karts the chain chomp is in. I only know it's in Double Dash. Is it in any other game? I'm not sure. It's definitely not in Mario Kart 8 Deluxe. I missed that about Double Dash, that's for sure, the variety of items that came with it. I'm definitely happy that you can still choose to throw items forward and backwards. The skill level of this game is, you know, while it's less than playing actual Mario Kart because there's drifting and other mechanics and shortcuts, you actually can create shortcuts in your own courses. You could crank the cheese factor up, but I decided not to because I want to play with that friend. He has another Mario RC car, so it's going to be Mario v Mario with us, and I don't really want to have any shortcuts for when that happens. But if you're trying to get all golds, all gold trophies, all gold everything, chain and watch, then go give yourself some cheese, man. There's nothing wrong with cheese. Nicely done. The cart's right behind me. Yeah, Roy and Morton, or Morty, they have the same body type, but they just have different colors. That's probably why I get them confused. So on to the next one. Glazed Gardens. I think I'm ready to race. I don't think this one had any too obtrusive obstacles. I think this one actually gives you more boosts than anything, but I might be thinking of a different circuit. Oh yeah, Mario, let's go. It's me in first place. Yeah, there's just a bunch of coins laying around. Anything that gets in our way? Yeah, no, I don't think this course really presents many obstacles. Okay, we do have the electrifying sphere with a face. Seems to be the only obstacle we encounter, so my TV has turned off as I said it would. I don't want to draw attention to that. I really didn't even know how I wanted to structure these videos because this isn't really a game that you let's play. I don't know if it's a game that I just play endlessly and make a highlight reel out of. I think that is ultimately the move nowadays, to stream games and then put a highlight reel on YouTube, but I haven't been streaming for a rather interesting reason. About 7 years ago, I think I was downloading a ROM from some website and I made a very dumb decision, and I downloaded this ROM and it was an exe file, and I opened it, and ever since my computer's just felt like it has a virus. You know, it installed one of those weird search engines that no one uses, and these weird pop-ups also appear on the side of my screen. Can I get a little boost before that hits? Maybe. Got the mushroom. Sweet. Oh wow, what a waste of a mushroom. But anyway, I don't think there's like a Trojan or like a keylogger on my computer. I think I just installed some spam, but due to that reason I have not been connecting that computer to the internet, and that is my Windows computer from which I should stream for. or from rather, because on the Mac it's kind of hard to stream with the Elgato HD60. But once I get that all figured out, I'm probably going to have to reinstall Windows one day and just spend some time with it. But I do want to get into streaming because there are tons of games such as Super Mario Bros. 35, this game, various other games that I want to stream and make highlight videos of, even play against you guys, etc. And I think that's the best format to do it in. And also Crown Tundra is dropping tomorrow because it is currently October 21st. I have no idea when I'm going to upload this. Hopefully I can edit this tonight and get it out to you, as quick as possible, but we'll see if this all ended up working with my iPhone's recording the various stages of the course and everything else. But the Crown Tundra is also something I really wanted to stream, but instead I'm just going to be playing it on my own, perhaps with my one other friend that plays Pokemon. We're a lonely bunch. So these were the obstacles that I was telling you about, the piranha plants. They do not mess. You just have to see very quickly what side it's on and quickly just skeet over to the other side. It's easier said than done, especially when you have the chain chomp, but he kind of just led me through there unscathed, so thank you for that. Oh yeah. Oop. Nice. And that's what happens. Yeah, it really screws you up. It turns your cart around. Not a fun time. Yeah, 50cc probably looks so slow. Everyone's probably thinking, you are actually 23, almost 24 years old and having fun with this game. Damn right. Oh, I'm scared about this part. Not sure what happened there. We just drove right through an explosion, but Mario is doing well. We should end up with a gold trophy. I don't think it's a perfect run because actually, let's see. I think we got first last time. I'm honestly not sure, but it doesn't look like we are going to get first again unless they really screw up. Oh, get me through there. There we go. Mario doesn't take crap from anyone. Mario is the wiener. That's right. Nicely done. And that is another gold trophy in the books. We have a P-switch gate that basically just explodes a bunch of coins for you to collect. Pretty cool gate type. I think these are unlocked for when you want to just make your own circuit types. Fully customizable, and we are just chugging along into the shell cup. I do actually want to customize my cart, I think, so we can go here and first of all check that license out. Oh yeah, fantastic. And yeah, we gotta leave the world. So we go single player. No, I can't select my cart. I thought it was in that area, no? Whatever, we'll drive as classic Mario for a little bit. Oh, is it right here? There we go, we're still learning. So let's go as Big Scoop. That's what I'm talking about. We'll go in the builder outfit. Cowbell. I am not playing with audio on, so I have no idea how that sounds. Hopefully it sounds, I don't know, interesting. Music to your ears. And let's continue on with the 50cc. Don't worry, we'll be heading into 100 and 150 and 200. We got time for it all. So this course looks quite interesting. That aesthetic actually really matches with the game cubes on the side, in my humble opinion. And while it's still the first video and I can still get away with giving you my opinions and sort of reviewing this game, is it worth $100? That's a question you're gonna have to ask yourself. It is worth $100 for me. I'll be honest, I do think it is fairly priced. The game itself, while it's not as fleshed out as Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, it works for what it is, and it works very well. I think, you know, at first I didn't even think there was going to be any course variety in this, and when I started playing and I figured out that they were reskinning the environment that they were given and including all this creative stuff and stuff to put on the course, I was pleasantly surprised. I guess I didn't expect much from this game, and I expected it kind of to be a gimmick, but it is a decent game, and the cart is very responsive. I mean, for it to synergize with an actual video game in real time and what you're doing and what's happening on screen, the cart itself has to be engineered very well. And I was just taking a look at how the wheels turn, and it's very simple, but it's just so Nintendo, you know what I mean? Nintendo, in my eyes at least, has this reputation for, at least when they're coding stuff and engineering things, to make things as simple as possible with the least amount of clutter and extra stuff. Now, I don't know if that's the case. I'm not an engineer, and I am also not a programmer, but I have heard people talk about that being the case, and I see it in the car, you know, and it also looks as though the cart can last a while, unless you have a toddler take it and just whip it against a wall, or a dog go and chew it up. Barring that, this cart should last you for however long you want. I don't see me ever needing to buy a second one. I can put it back in its original box when I'm not using it or moving around, so it's made well. For $100, you have this game for the end of time. There probably will be updates to it too. That's just a guess, who knows, but since it's Nintendo's first time doing something like this, I only think that they're gonna try to make it better over time. Anyway, on to the second course. We are back underwater, and we got Cheeps around here. Back under the TV, which I have not turned on, but that's fine. Was it actually doing anything? That'd be cool if I had like an HDMI splitter, and one HDMI was being fed into the TV that I'm playing this on, and the other one was being fed into that one, so you could actually kind of drive by a video screen like a Jumbotron that showed you what you were doing. I mean, people, the possibilities with this game are virtually endless. Now, as I play this game, I am probably going to be just keeping it on this one course for the most part. I will probably try to design another course in the future, but probably not in the near future. I just love how this one is set up right now. I can actually let's play other games too without a problem. So I think we're going to be sticking with this one for a while. Yeah, just go to the left of all the Cheep. If I do switch it up, I'll be using the same environments, but and the same materials. Not the economics books. Get me away. Alright, last lap. Collect as many coins while we can. What is the video doing? And if any of you are wondering how it is to actually play the game with the video lag, I mean, If it was 100% smooth, I feel like it would be a little bit easier, but you see how I'm playing. You could kind of fill in the blanks of the video with your own mind, if that makes sense. You can expect where you're gonna be. You can actually even look at the car and just drive that way without looking at the screen, but that is up to you. Can I use it? I don't know if that worked. But using the horn is what starts the races. I'm gonna try to use it once we bust through the gates. Oh yes. Got the fire and everything. Look at that. Incredible. So Bowser Jr. and I already forgot. Is that Morty? Is that Morty? I don't even want to guess the Koopalings' names because I'm probably going to get them wrong every time. I already forgot. I am way too engrossed in this world of trippy Nintendo basement VR. Get around that. Shrooms only. Don't you know that Mario is on a shrooms only diet? No bananas for me. Beep beep. Beep beep. And the music is great too. At least I know that from when I was playing this game with the sound on, because whenever I let's play a game, it's always with the sound off. And I gotta be honest with you, it's kind of lonely when you do it that way. You don't really hear anything. There's no chat or external stimuli, points of interaction. Oh, come on, come on, come on. There's someone right on me. I think it's Bowser Jr. Yup, he's right there. He's right there. I wish you could drift in this game. I wish you could drift. Give me an item. Give me something. I think we finished in second place. Yeah, Mario's shaking his head just barely. But just barely. Bowser Jr. ended up in second place in that circuit. I think we're still doing just dandy time-wise. It's not the time of my microphone or capture card that I'm worried about. It's the two iPhones that are recording the other angles that I am a little bit more worried with. But let's move on and knock out the Star Cup. I think we'll do 4 cups of each circuit type in a video. That's just me throwing ideas out loud. Like I said, I just bought this game, came in, built the course, and started playing it. Didn't really have much time to brainstorm how exactly I wanted to play this game, which I think is kind of important for the most part. I might have Mike over and we'll play it together. Who knows? We still have Shrek Super Slam to finish. We are in the final stretches of that wonderful experience of a video game. So this couch will be seeing a lot of me in the next few days. So yeah, it's a battle for first right now. We're holding on to it, but everyone is hot on our heelys. They all want a piece of this sexy builder in first. But they just can't touch us. They really cannot. Alright, I take that back. There's a group of literally 4 right behind me. Can Builder Mario hold it off? Let's see. Man, this game is hilarious. Okay, what pizzazz is the next course going to throw at us? Now we're in the Wibble Woods. Wibble wobble. Off to gate 1. And here we go. They never position you in first place. You always start off with that slight handicap. And off we go. How is this going to be different than the jungle? Alright, so now we have leaves in the corner. Cool. I saw thwomps. I don't know if I've done this circuit very often on my own. There are definitely some that I haven't completed at all, and I think this might be one of them. Those thwomps aren't menacing at all. They're literally on the sides of the gates where no one will be. Some A+ placement right there. And that'll go right in the middle for you, my friends. I don't know where this chain chomp keeps on coming from. I don't know if the people behind you get it as an item and then it just appears attached to you or whatnot. I'm not really in 3rd through 5th place often, so I don't know how the items work totally in this game. You do get some decent items in 1st place. Like, I just got a mushroom. A lot of coins, of course. Same old song and dance that we're used to. And for my last trick, I will drive in a straight line. So they're just barely moving through gate 2. Ludwig is the only one hot on our wheels. Beethoven will not be catching up to us though, as we have just made it a 2 for 2. Let's head back. You see, 10 years from now, this game is gonna have online play. You won't even have a physical RC car. Nintendo is just gonna send you 8 gates, 5 cameras, and a few projectors, and you'll be able to play with your friends all around the world and just project cars into each other's rooms. And that'll be Mario Kart in 2030. Just mark my words. And obviously, there is a myriad of reasons why that will not be the case. Privacy obviously being one of the main reasons, and then the actual technology part, but that stuff I could see happening soon. We'll see how misguided I am in that statement, but perhaps. This wind is annoying. This is probably going to turn out decent on the video. Hello. Man, we are going so slow. I love the coins just being blown in from all sides. And we're protected from the wind when we're underneath the pool table due to its walls. Ah, get me out, get me out. Yeah, wide open, straight, gives you a lot of wind. We have a bomb, Pyro Mario. I didn't think so. Now, when I was playing this on my own, I was trying to figure out if there's any rubber banding in play, and I really don't think there is, actually. In 100cc, sometimes they catch up to you so quick that you just feel like there is, but when playing against CPUs, I do think that this game is pretty fair for the most part. I could be wrong. I have not looked into this game's internals on my own. And even if I did, I would not be able to make any sense of what I saw. So we've unlocked a new radio station. These are the radio stations that you can play when you're just driving around freely on your own. And with that, we have completed the first 4 cups in 50cc. In the next part, I think we're going to go and do the last 4, and then finally step into 100cc, 150, 200, the whole deal. You know how we do. And if we can get some friends here, we can do some 2-player, which would be awesome. I think that would be one of the best ways to present this game. But a lot more to come. Thank you all very, very much for watching. Hopefully it has been fun. Hopefully you got to see a nice look at this game and consider if you want to get it. I recommend it wholeheartedly. Obviously it's dependent on budget, but if you can, try it out.